Hey everybody, welcome to Kimball's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, Bloody Hell. I'm not much of a horror, scary kind of guy, right? This is considered horror. Action, comedy, horror, mystery, thriller. So, a little bit of everything is actually what it is. And so, it's about a man with a mysterious past who tries to escape his own hell, flees the country, and finds himself in a much worse position, kind of thing. That's what it says. I don't recognize any of the actors or the actresses in it, so I'm not even going to mention their names. Here's the catch, it's 6.6 on IMDb, 3,595 people have rated so far. So that's pretty decent for a movie I haven't heard of. I mean, you know, maybe you have, and now you're wondering what it's like. So I'm going to get into it, hour and 34 minutes long. I'll give you a better idea really what it's about, and I'll let you know what I think. So I'm mildly excited and intrigued. Stick around, I'll be back. Hey everybody, we're at the credits of Bloody Hell. Sorry no check-ins tonight. It was like at the hour mark that I was going to actually check in, and there was only 34 minutes left, so I decided we'll just do it all at the end here, because, you know, what they told us in the synopsis is this guy tries to escape his own misery and go to another country. And the first part of that was building up to why that's happening. And that was part of the fun for me, because I enjoyed that piece, you know. What causes this guy to go over to Finland is where he goes, to try and escape what's going on. And I don't even want to share that with you. But that whole piece of it really, at least for me, makes you like this character, Rex. Okay, Rex is our character, because I don't even know any of the actors. And the one girl, the main girl character, they said introducing, this is her first movie. I thought she was pretty good. I thought everything was really good, as long as you go into it with the right mindset. I'm glad I read horror, comedy, thriller, whatever, like every drama, romance, the whole up there, because it's one of those, not scary, but, you know, Evil Dead kind of movies. I want to say Freaky Friday, in a sense, you know. So, but a little different than Freaky Friday. More Evil Dead than Freaky Friday. You know, with Bruce Campbell and all that kind of stuff. That's what I liken it to. And I'm sure if I looked it up, there's a lot more out there like it. But it's a thriller, somewhat, you know, horror and gore. But it's you know, comical in what they do. So, you know, some pieces of it, one of the things is that he talks to himself. So there's always two Rexes for the most part, and there's a lot of comedic value in that. That's where a lot of it comes from. But you know, but then I don't know. I don't want to go into too much detail, because really for me, the best part about it was the discovery of what's going on. I liked everything. So, you know, he goes over to Finland, and he gets into another hellish situation, if you will. And you know, and you're really pulling for this guy after what you've just learned about him, and now what's going on with him now. You know, so all of that, like when he gets into that position, was like really interesting and drew me in. I wasn't crazy about the reason he was in that situation when you think forward, when you come to that point, and I'm not going to tell you anymore. You know what I mean? I don't know. It was okay, wasn't great. But I didn't let it deter the rest of it, or ruin the rest of the movie. The rest of it was still really interesting, different, comical, and thrilling. I mean, I know you could have read that, but there's parts of it too where you're at your edge of the seat. You know what I mean? Like, come on, do this. You know what I mean? Oh no, just like that. But I mean, it does. It has you. You know, even though it's a comedy, and maybe sometimes in most comedy horror movies or whatever, you don't really care that much because you're laughing or you find it silly. But in this case, I was like restless in my seat because of what was going on, you know, and like anxious, like, you know. And I liked Rex's character. I liked, you know, there was kind of two of them. They're a little bit different, but, you know, you have the opportunity maybe not to like this guy, but I did, you know. I liked everything about it. I really enjoyed this kind of film. And again, I think part of the reason was because of the surprise piece of it, the me not knowing. One thing I will say, and maybe you'll be able to answer this when you watch it, but the final scene, like not the ending. You know, we always have the dramatic climax where it's like, oh, great, you know, but then the final scene with the picture, I don't quite understand. So I don't know. I get what is said, but the actual looking at the picture, I'm a little confused on that piece. So if you check it out and you watch it and you want to drop me a note in the comments, you know, just put in there, spoiler alert, if you don't want anybody else to know what it is. I mean, I don't think it's not going to ruin the film when you say what it is, but it just left me a little, I don't know. But all in all, if you liked Evil Dead, you'll like this one, and welcome some new actors into the fold. I mean, maybe the guy who played Rex was in other movies, but I've never seen anybody, and I know the girl in it, her first name was Meg or something like that, Meg Fresner or something like that. This introducing, so I enjoyed her acting as well, her character anyway. All right, I'm rambling on. Gotta check it out. 6.6 is pretty darn accurate, I'd say, depending on your taste in movies. My father-in-law would like this movie. So, all right, I rambled enough. If you haven't already subscribed, all that kind of stuff, just make sure you drop some comments if you do see it and you know what I'm talking about with the picture. All right, thanks for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.